Squid Game Season 3 is getting closer and closer. I am so excited for the final season of this incredible show, and everyone has theories about what they think might happen at the end of this show, including me. So in this video, I'm talking about all of my Squid Game Season 3 theories, the games, the kills, all of that stuff. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. For more Squid Game content and more pop culture content in your feed, hit that subscribe button right now. We are only a few months away from the resolution of Squid Game. I just did a video on Squid Game Season 3's poster and other images unpacking all of that, and this is more just like my wild fan theories about Season 3. I do think there are a few hints and clues in Season 2 that kind of guide us to where Season 3 might happen, plus these first look images from Season 3 kind of help me craft some of the theories as well. Let's start off with the games. We will see hopefully 2 or 3 more games in the next season of the show. We did have that post-credit scene in Season 2 in which the Squid Game contestants go back into the red light, green light arena, and now there is a girl and a boy. I'm not 100% sure if it'll just be another version of red light, green light. We also see train tracks there as well. I worry it might be something like you have to cross the train tracks, and if not, you get hit by a train or something very heavy. I'm not 100% sure about that, but there are hints in the main kind of group area. We know from Season 1 that behind all of the beds on the walls was the actual games that played out in Season 1. There are like images of red light, green light, the Dalgona game, tug of war, and even the marbles. We do see 2 things in this image here, one of which appears to be like, a lot of people are speculating this is a chess board, maybe like Go, the Chinese version of chess. I think that could be a really interesting game to play. It kind of reminds me of in the first Harry Potter movie where they have wizard's chess. Like, imagine if one player had to be like the commander and all the other players had to be pieces on the board and had to kill other people if they get them out. The other thing we see is almost like some kind of monkey bars challenge, like in a playground, and we see a lot of players falling from the monkey bars. I do think maybe that will be the platform game of this edition of the Squid Game, where they will have to go on monkey bars across a large ditch, and if they fall and can't hold themselves up, then, well, we know what happens. As for Gi-hun, we already see him back in the main group area, handcuffed to one of the railings there. My theory on this is that the guards will bring Gi-hun back into the main area, and he will be forced to watch several innocent Squid Game contestants be killed in front of him as more punishment for his rebellion. Possibly all of the contestants who went along with the rebellion will be captured and brought back and killed in front of Gi-hun. I think that would be really torturous and really terrible. I think that the pregnant contestant will have her child in the middle of one of the games, and this is what I think will happen. She will go into labor in the middle of a game. Some contestants will go to help her and help deliver the baby, while other contestants will ignore her to make sure they finish the game and stay alive. And I think we will see this like moral dilemma of the baby is taking too long, the contestants that are helping are going to run out of time, some of them leave her to cross over the line and save themselves, whereas some stay behind and try to help deliver the baby. They will plead with some of the guards to not kill them because it's unfair, and I worry that the guards will not care about that at all. I actually think they will end the lives of all of the people that help the baby get delivered, and one of the guards will quietly carry the baby out of the arena after it's born. And I guess as a viewer, the fate of the baby will be completely unknown. I mean, we would like to think that they would consider a baby innocent and not let it be a victim of these games, but judging how evil and disgusting these people are, we really don't know. Just while I've got you guys, most people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. I'm on the road to 10K subscribers by the end of 2025, and I really think I can do it with your help. So if you like this video so far, hit the subscribe button because it's just more of this. The female pink guard character who is against the organ harvesting and all of that stuff, I do have a theory about what will happen with her. Of course, we know she is a North Korean defector, and in one of the promotional images for season 3, we see her like in what appears to be an outside area, like almost like a outside the Squid Game area and just on the island generally kind of vibe. I believe that she will choose to escape and leave the Squid Game as a guard, and she will make a journey back to safety. I'd like to think that there is a happy ending for her, and based on the knowledge that she is searching for her newborn child who didn't make it across to South Korea, I think the following will happen. We saw her in the first few episodes taking to a young girl at the parade who really liked the rabbit costume. We later see that that little girl's dad is playing in the Squid Game, and I'm pretty sure his life was ended. I'm not 100% sure where that ended up, but we know that he's in the Squid Game trying to fight for a better life for his daughter. I think the pink guard will escape. She will accept the fate of her newborn baby. She will never see that baby again, but she will then become a carer for that little girl. Her defecting from the Squid Game will be like analogous to her defecting from North Korea, and I think that kind of fits. And as for Gi-hun, I think he will meet an untimely end at the end of the series, but it won't be for nothing. My theory on that is that Gi-hun will actually end up in a moral dilemma at the end of the games in which he has to give his own life to stop the games forever. I'm not 100% sure exactly how that will happen. Like, it could just be an ultimatum that the frontman gives to Gi-hun and says, hey, you could stop it forever if you choose to end your life. And because we know that Gi-hun wants to end the games and pretty much will do anything to end the games, and he is willing to die, as we saw in the Russian roulette game, I think he will make that decision to end the games forever. That being said, whether the people running the game or the frontman will actually adhere to that and honor their word is another story. But basically, I don't think Gi-hun is getting out of this alive, and that sucks. On the other hand, and I think this is less likely, I do have a theory that Gi-hun unfortunately goes to the dark side, so to speak. Like, I can see the frontman giving him this like bold, impassioned speech about why the Squid Games need to happen and why this is the only way for society to exist. And upon realizing this kind of sad but true fact, Gi-hun kind of takes the reign. Two more little ones. I do think we will see the sad and untimely end of either of the mother-son duo. There's just no way that won't happen. And whether it's similar to the marbles game where they pair up and are forced to end one or the other, or if it's a sacrifice of sorts. To be honest, I think it will be much sadder if the mother passes away, and that will be terrible to watch, but also on point for what Squid Game wants us to think about. Finally, with the announcement of a US Squid Game remake, I actually think that we will have some evidence at the end of the show, whether it's in a post-credit scene or just implied, that these games don't just happen in South Korea and are in fact happening at scale all over the world. Whether it be we catch a glimpse of it happening in the US, or if there's some kind of correspondence that we see between South Korea and America or somewhere. I know that season 3 is the final season of Squid Game, but I have severe doubts based on its success that this is the last we will see of a Squid Game universe. Whew, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hey, if you're as excited as Squid Game season 3 as me, comment your theories down below. What do you think might happen? And if you have nothing to say but you want to help me out with a comment because of the algorithm, just comment below, I'm a legend Thanos. That way I know you're here and you made it to the end. Hit the subscribe button for more content like this, and check my links out down below. I'm all over the internet doing dumb stuff that I think is cool. I have a blog called Progress Not Perfection where I talk about trying to be a little bit better every day, so go and read that. I also have a Harry Potter fan fiction podcast that is, in my opinion, the funniest podcast ever made, and a bunch of other stuff. That is pretty much it from me for now. My name's been Radio Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind. I'll catch you later.